Hey everyone, welcome back. Hope your Sunday's going good. Of course, this is the last Sunday before Christmas of 2020. And we're all excited about the holiday coming up, but today's video is going to be a mail day video. So special thanks to Danny and Gray's Cards and Toys. Go over there and give his channel a little bit of love. He's got all sorts of trading card videos, like me, mostly NASCAR, some WWE, and some other stuff here and there. He does race on NASCAR Heat, so he's got some races on there, and he opens up a bunch of toys here and there with his son Gray, so it's a lot of fun over there. Get involved in the channel, get involved in some of the breaks over there, because we do have a lot of breaks, or he hosts a lot of breaks. I get in on a lot of them, and that's what this video primarily is focused on, is the cards that I received in the last, I think 3 of his breaks, maybe 4, I can't remember. One of the most, probably the most fair breaker out there, just based on the price that you pay and what you get, and he usually waits 2 or 3 breaks before he ships things out to save both you and him on shipping, which I really enjoy. So anyway, let's get talking about the cards that I got. He did some breaks of 2020 Donruss. I bought a couple fat packs from him, and there was some Torque, I think it was 2016 or 2017, and some other goodies thrown in there. So let's get looking at the cards. So we start off with Austin Dillon. These will be 2020 Donruss. Carl Edwards. And the stack's going to be all base set, maybe some name variation and such in there. David Reagan, Greg Biffle, a couple ex-Roush drivers. You have Kevin Harvick is next. Ryan Blaney, Zane Smith, Ryan Newman, of course, who had that horrible crash at Daytona back in February. Ross Chastain, who will be in the 42 next year. We've talked about Austin Cindric moving to the 21 in 2022. There you see Chase Elliott in a Napa throwback. Joey Logano, Noah Gragson, who should have a good year next year, as he has, as he's returning to Junior Motorsports. Denny Hamlin, Riley Herbst, who moves over to the Stewart-Haas number 98. It's like Stewart-Haas de Bestente. I can't pronounce the other partner's name, but it'll be number 98. It'll be a Monster Energy 4. It'll be interesting to see what Riley Herbst can do. Greg Biffle, Jeff Burton, Brett Moffitt, former Truck Series champion, Chris Buescher, Jeb Burton, who'll be full-time with Junior Motorsports next year. Speaking of Tony Stewart, there he is in a Race Kings. Here's some of those Torques. Brad Keselowski, got a couple of him. Ooh, I don't think I have this card. I know I don't have this one. That's pretty cool. Ryan Reed. We have David Gilliland and Brendan Gaughan. We'll go back to some more 2020 Donruss. There's a throwback themed of Mark Martin's old Valvoline car by Ryan Newman. Jamie Mack, Reed Sorensen, Kyle Larson, Cole Custer, Greg Galding. We have Bubba Wallace, Carl Edwards during his Roush days, Stenhouse during his Roush days, Bobby Labonte, former Gibbs driver, got his first career win there, and his last career win there. Chase Elliott, Race Kings. We got Eric Almirola, who will return to Stewart-Haas. Rusty Wallace, longtime Penske driver. There's Chase Elliott once again. Mark Martin. Eric Jones, who will try his hand at the 43 car next year. Brad Keselowski, DW. This is 1989 Daytona 500 win, I believe. Just based on the victory lane celebrations, because he only had 1 win in 87, 2 wins in 88, 6 wins in 89. So 1 in 9 chance that I picked that this is the Daytona win. Without seeing the hood of the car, I can't tell you, because it was the only win that he had with tied with bleach on the hood. I can't remember if his 89 Spring Atlanta win had the tied with bleach on the hood, but the 89 Daytona 500, if you go back and watch the 89 Daytona 500, car does say tied with bleach. There you have Paul Menard, retired at the end of 2019. Got a card behind it. Dale Jarrett. We have Ty Dillon, Eric Almirola, Bobby Allison, David Reagan, Ryan Newman, Jamie McMurray again. So this isn't Donruss's fault. This is the way that the breaks work with Danny. You randomized a number 1 through 10, and if the card ends in 1 through 0, then whatever it corresponds with. In this case, my cards, any card that I had that ended in number 1, I would receive. and that includes any autos, relics, short prints, etc., or numbered cards. So again, I really, really appreciate the way that he does it, because that way there's 10 people are guaranteed cards. It's not like some other breaks, and I just don't want to get into those other breaks that I see online, excuse me, where where you buy a driver, and you may pay $10 or $15 and not even get a single card, and for, you know, the same price, I'm getting a fairly good stack of cards. You know, this like I say was 2 or 3 breaks, so there was a little bit more than $15 invested, but what I've got invested has been well worth it to me. So let's continue. We have a Joey Logano Optic. These are the inserts and the parallels and so forth. Checkerboard Kevin Harvick. New Age Thad Moffitt. Eric Almirola Retro Series. There's some of the Carolina Blue. Noah Gragson. Matt Kenseth. Matt Benedetto Gray Border. Jesse Little Rookie. Then those Torque we're back to. Horsepower Heroes. Austin Dillon. Pole Position Brad Keselowski. What's this one? Victory Laps, Kevin Harvick. Now we're getting into some nicer numbered inserts. 41 out of 49. Carl Edwards, or you see it's kind of an acetate card. You can see through it a little bit. Then we have the Carolina Blue. What are these called again? I always forget. Carolina Blue, Carolina Blue Wave Parallels. Optic of Denny Hamlin. And a Fusions of William Byron. Excuse me, my sinuses are just horrible today. Part of living in Indiana. You guys that live around here can relate to it. So there we have Danica Patrick, Optic. Nice blue Carolina Blue of Dale Jr., Danica, Austin Cindric, and Bobby Labonte. Then we got gray parallels of Clint Boyer and Bubba Wallace. Elite Series, Ryan Blaney. Classics, pretty sure it's Classics, Greg Biffle. Yes, it is Classics. New Age, Daniel Hemrick. Retro Series, Brad Keselowski. Checkerboard Classics, Danica Patrick. And Checkerboard Contenders Ticket, Brad Keselowski. But like they say on the infomercials, but wait, there's more. So I got some hits. I got some really nice cards, and this is what makes it really exciting when you get into the breaks and you get some nice hits. So I'll start off with this one from, excuse me, 2020 Panini Donruss Racing. This was from an earlier break. Actually, I think this actually come out of one of the fat packs that I got. Tyler Reddick Signature Series, red parallel, numbered 93 out of 250. Very nice. There you see that. And that little bit is on the, that's on the top loader. That's not on the card. Just want to clarify that. Danny likes to let that know during his videos, so I always like letting it know as well that the card he sent was not damaged. It just, that's the way the top loader is. Next up is a Carolina Blue Wave Illusions Chase Elliott. Very nice looking card here of the 2020 champion. And again, any little scratches or smudges you see are on the top loader and not on the card. Next up is a 2016 Torque. That was one of the boxes that we ripped. Got this nice Superstar Vision Tony Stewart, numbered 1 of 25. So you see the 1 of 25. It's the green foil parallel. And again, you can see it's kind of acetate. You can see through it a little bit there. Let's have a nice look at the back of the card with the reverse image. Talks a little bit about smoke. Next up, we have numbered 21 out of 50, also from 2016 Torque. Autograph of Donnie Allison. Very nice. Very nice autograph. The blue parallel, numbered 21 of 50. I guess if I wanted to get real super technical, the short time he drove for the Wood Brothers, that would be a door number. But since this is the Hawaiian Tropic card, that will be car number 1 for that. And then next up, which was really cool, also from the it was a 2016 Torque hobby box break that he did. Numbered 21 out of 35. I got this really nice Brad Keselowski autograph relic. There you see the back of it. Very nice. Very large tire piece there. believe that's tired. You can see the cords in it and everything. But very, very nice. And our last hit of the day, he also ripped a box of Panini Prime. Spots were randomed off 1 through 7. And if it was done draft style, so he ran them off. And I ended up with the number 1 pick of the box. So out of 14 out of 25, I got a nice Kyle Busch on-card auto dual relic, 14 out of 25 from 2018 Panini Prime. Very, very nice. So again, got some really sweet hits out of those breaks. And then he threw in some extra stuff, which he didn't have to. And I always appreciate getting some extra cards. So we'll review those really quickly here. There you see Mike Olson from I almost said 94 high gear because the angled, but it's 2007 wheels high gear, Mike Olson. And we have Jeff Jefferson. What's that, 2006? I always get some of these early 2000s press pass messed up. Kevin Grubb, who's no longer with us. I believe he passed away about 2005. Gary Bradbury, who drove for Jimmy Means in 1995. Ooh, nice. A Kevin Swindell. I don't have this one. I don't think I have any Kevin Swindell cards. I'll have to set that one aside. Ooh, that's even cooler. Jerry Glanville, Racing Champions, former coach of the Atlanta Falcons. If you look on the backs of these cards, they have facsimile signatures and a little bit of information about each individual. Here's Jay Fogelman driving Sam Hart's car. I believe that's Sam by the car with Jay Fogelman. Let's look at the back of this one. Yeah, Sam Ard Motorsports, 1991. I believe Jay was released and Richard Lasseter took over that car a couple years later. Spencer Gallagher, who won that awesome race at Talladega a couple years ago. Perk Brown, that's a name from the 50s and 60s. Look how archaic the inside of that race car looks. Very, very little in terms of safety. Let's see when Perk raced. Yeah, 50s and 60s there. I don't know a lot about him. There you see his real name's Jack B. Thomason, but that's pretty cool. Get to know a little bit there. I've seen his name in stats and stuff, so T.J. Bell, got to meet him a few years ago at Indianapolis. Dakota Armstrong, he's from here in Indiana. Winamac, Indiana, I believe. It's probably not going to tell me, but yeah. But I do know he is from Winamac, Indiana. Todd Cleaver, former Roush Racing driver. Kelly Byers, who raced JTG Doherty in the Xfinity Series, Busch Series a long time ago. That just didn't pan out. Now we got some of these Indy 500 legends of IndyCar. Gary Bettenhausen, who tried for years at Indy but never did win. Dominic Dobson, he did race some Truck Series races in the late 90s, early 2000s. Of course, when cars would fall out of Indianapolis, they would just park off the track wherever they could get. 85 pace car. It looks like an Oldsmobile. Could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. 84 pace car. Looks like a Pontiac Fiero. 86 pace car. This is the one that Chuck Yeager drove. He was pace car driver in 1986. Of course, we just recently lost Chuck Yeager. Yeah, right there. Chuck Yeager. 1957-58 winner. You can see how much Indy cars have evolved. Ooh, now we're getting into some baseball. He knows I like my Reds and Cardinals. So we start off with Wong, Colton Wong. A nice 86 tops? Or 88? 86. So it's an 86 tops All-Star of Ozzie Smith. Pretty cool there. Gold, Bob Tewksbury, 92 tops. Vince Coleman, 90 Donruss. Ooh, a nice Albert Pujols first edition Cardinals card. That's pretty sweet. Get that one sleeved up. Mark McGwire, of course, he was with the A's and then moved to the Cardinals. Has that year where he hit 70 home runs. I believe that was 1998, 99-ish. Lane Thomas. Another Albert Pujols. Can't go wrong there. Alex Reyes. Yachty. Remember Yachty catching for them the year back in 06. That's when I started watching baseball a little bit more, was back in 06 when the Cards come back and beat the Tigers. Brad Miller, don't know much about Brad. We have J.D. Drew, we're familiar with him a little bit. Nice rookie card of Alan Craig. Ooh, 1980. This is not a throwback Donruss card. This is an authentic 1986. I do not have that one. I'll be getting that one sleeved up. Thank you. Love the Hall of Famers there. 92 Bowman of Alan Watson. We have Miggy Cabrera, or I'm sorry, Orlando Cabrera. I seen Cabrera and I think Miggy. Sorry about that. From, I can't read it, but I know it's Topps Allen and Ginter. Chris Sabo, always famous for his goggles or glasses. Logan Ondruzak, rookie card, very cool. Barry Lark, another Hall of Famer there. Leaf, not sure what year that is. Looks like 2004. Then we have, is that Trevor Bauer? Johnny Bench. Joel Kunkel. A few of these names I'm rough with. Alex Blandino, and it's worse with sinus issues. Matt Davidson. Kurt Casale. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, we'll try that one again later off camera. Pedro Strop. Joey Votto, very nice. Robert Stevenson. Todd Frazier. Johnny Bench. Jose Rijo. Of course, Jose was one of the pitchers during their 1990 World Series victory over the A's, which they swept 4-0. Reggie Sanders, 92 Bowman. Another nice Jose Rijo card. Back in the early 90s, mid-90s, when they put this multi-photo action on there, people just went crazy for that. And a couple of nice Johnny Bench Upper Deck Baseball Heroes. I believe this is at 91 or 92. 92. So got some really cool cards there. Have to get a few of those sleeved up. So once again, 2 thumbs up. Thank you very much, Danny, for allowing me to participate in the breaks. I know some of the other people probably jokingly got angry at me, but you know, I've been on a hot streak on Danny's breaks, so that's going to come to a screeching halt sometime, and I know I'm going to go hitless. But I've had a lot of fun on his channel and getting some really, really good cards and having some fun with everybody there in the chats and so forth. Still working on getting my stuff kind of lined up here because of this crazy week that I've had, thanks to that cat video that went somewhat viral and upped my subscribers and views and everything. So hopefully in the next couple weeks, especially with the holidays and just being so busy, I'll be able to get some cards ready for my giveaway. I promise you that will happen, and you are not going to miss it because you guys will be the first to know. So once again, thanks again to Danny and Grace Cards and Toys. Go give his channel a little bit of love. I know you'll like it. Thanks again for watching my channel today and seeing the cards that we got from his breaks and some that he was kind enough to, and me and Danny trade back and forth and do all sorts of things, so he was kind enough to send me some extra cards, which I really, really do appreciate. So once again, we will see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, everyone. See you tomorrow.